we're very pleased that our board has announced an increased quarterly distribution by 50% to 15 cents per quarter for the fourth quarter of 2021, and together set a new increased distribution guidance of 15 cents per quarter as a result of the addition of the 6 LNG carriers to the partnership's fleet and the expected associated increase in earnings and cash flow going forward. Overall, we tend to continue to return capital to our unit holders as we have done every quarter since our IPO in April 2007. Over the last 15 years, the partnership has paid non-stop distributions for 58 consecutive quarters, corresponding to a total of approximately $960 million, including $819 million in cash distributions and $140 million in distributions in kind. Going forward, we expect to continue increasing our common unit distribution as we increase our distributable cash flow with new additions to our fleet. In addition, having the 6 LNG carrier acquisition program behind us that strained our liquidity during the third and fourth quarter of last year, we can now resume our unit buyback program, which we put in place early last year. Since the launching of the unit buyback program in February 2021, we have repurchased common units in the amount of 4.5 million. Now, turning to slide 13, and in terms of future growth opportunities, there are a number of additional acquisitions that we are targeting in the short to medium term. In the short term, our primary focus will be the vessels for which we have a right of first offer, a right we obtained as part of the agreement for the acquisition of the 6 LNG carriers. This includes 3 13,000 TEU container vessels with delivery from the third quarter of 2022 until May 2023, and which have a 10-year firm time charter in place, as well as 3 additional LNG carriers with delivery in 2023. The Asterix 1 is the first LNG carrier to be delivered in January 2023 and has secured time charter employment for a minimum of 5 years at a highly attractive rate. In addition to the above vessels, Capital Maritime has entered over the last few months into additional new bidding contracts for 3 more LNG carriers with delivery set for 2024. As these 3 additional LNG vessels find deployment, and subject to our ability to acquire these vessels, CPLP can potentially become one of the very few companies that control a fleet of 12 brand new, latest generation LNG carriers with a unique portfolio of charters. As explained earlier, we anticipate that 2-stroke, latest generation LNG carriers like the vessels we already own and these potential drop-down candidates will benefit greatly from the LNG market fundamentals ahead. The total market value of the 6 LNG carriers and the 3 13,000 TEU containers is approximately $1.7 billion, thus giving us a strong growth pipeline for 2022 and beyond. And as we continue to grow the partnership's asset base and its distributable cash flow, we will also seek to increase the amount we pay out to unit holders in the form of common unit distributions and unit buybacks, thus executing our stated strategy of continuing to grow the partnership's asset base and at the same time returning capital to our unit holders.